this is just a reminder to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Just need to let you know now that if you require a very fast-paced video with things happening in order to keep your attention, then this one is not the right video for you, because if you're not going to care about the literal words and concepts, and I don't want to go out of my way in order to explain it to you, so unfortunately that's who I am. Thanks. Here we are at this place we call home. We like to do things here. We like to do things like have a phone with more than 2 cameras, and most of us must have a dream car. Surely we do these things because that's what we think we want, right? We want to do things like become nurses, teachers, psychologists, the list goes on and you get it. By doing things, we think we're doing good things, right? We like to help one another out and do good things for the community, right? The confusing part is that we are responsible for creating a place that needs so much help. Maybe we open up homeless shelters, maybe we plant some trees, and maybe we decide to pick up some garbage. Again, why do we do these things? We just kind of think we should, don't we? But how much can one person really think? The confinements of the human mind are very obvious when you observe how oftentimes people are confused. If you're under the assumption that the human can only think with their brain and only have access to one brain at one time in one moment, it then leaves an infinite amount of experience out of the picture. If the human can only ever think, how much can you say you really know? As if you could observe every possible moment at every possible place at every possible time from every possible point of view, you still cannot say that you know things, as that would only ever be just an observation. For the course of literally forever, practically all of humans in all of history have made decisions based off this undefinable, rather small point of view they hold. Because of this inability to obtain information, anyone and anything is only ever able to act irrationally. A person will never be able to act upon an urge that does not conform to their point of view, which would explain a lot about the problems we have today. Fix one problem and create 5 more. Or I guess you could say infinitely more, but wait, isn't that really just one big problem? Anyone could say that anything's a problem based on what they think. Suppose you could say that problems are only ever in your head. What animal besides humans have all these problems within their species? It just tends to be that humans are just as much as animals as any other. So why are things so hard for us? Well, to put it simply, we're not following nature. What do we not already have that we need in order to survive? Well, the answer is nothing, otherwise we wouldn't have made it this far even. We are so caught up in what to do and how to define ourselves, we become ever more lost as a species than the rest. When we chase material items and fight for power, it's only disrespectful to the world around us, as we clearly need a drastic amount more of appreciation rather than production, and compassion over judgment. Why would we create a place for ourselves where the goal is to find a place to fit in, when there's a place where we fit in the first place? Now, as the world has been progressing, we have an ever more common phenomenon known as mental illness. What is the purpose of making everything so complicated? If you didn't ask to be here, then why do you deserve the unnecessary stress? Everything we will ever need will always be right here with us. By thinking we know things, we have become ever more mindless of ourselves and the world around us. What are we going to become that we're not already? We are human beings, so why don't we just be? Doing otherwise is proving difficult. Thank you. Just to be clear, I don't think I really know what is necessarily best for humanity. I don't exactly know what to do perfectly in order to be happy, or how to get to a place that humanity would think is worth settling for, just the rise and fall of everything. And all I know is that I'm here right now, and I know that lots of people are sad, and if you just think that that's okay and you want to do nothing about it, then I just don't know what to tell you. And so this would make your comments always appreciated, as just bounce thoughts off each other, give each other perspective, and hey, either way, thank you.